And I'm like, that's when I realized they don't know what agentic AI is. Agentic AI. It's in every boardroom across America right now. Everyone is talking about it, but I'm amazed by how many people don't know what it is. And it's all right. Agentic is kind of a strange word. It just literally means of or relating to an agent. And in this case, we mean like a human. It's okay to anthropomorphize right now. What's the quickest way I can explain agentic AI? It's like this. You familiar with ChatGPT, right? That's AI that responds when you ask. And if you know Microsoft Copilot, that's AI that can work with you throughout the day. Agentic AI works while you sleep. Okay, watch this. This is an actual agentic AI workflow happening. It kicks off the job, could be from a customer service ticket that comes in. In this case, it's a request for a dossier. And it runs through, it searches for the person, it determines if the search worked. It goes through emails and tries to find interactions in emails. It pulls all that data together, pulls an image together, and at the end, gives a great summarized dossier of the person, how often you've interacted with them in your email, what those interactions were about, and gives you a great prep for a meeting walking in and an image of the person so you know who it is you're meeting. It can even get to a point where if it doesn't know what to do, it can call back to you to ask, what should I do now? How should I resolve this? I got stuck somewhere, and you can explain it, and then it can continue on doing the job just like an employee would do. That's agentic AI. If traditional AI is a calculator, agentic AI is an accountant. It understands the tax code. It does the thing. It does its job. You put some data together for your taxes and send it over, and it does the whole job and spits back your taxes. And like an accountant can interact with you. Hey, I don't have this form. You forgot to send me this. Can you send me this input? Here's what you have. And here are some modifiers. If you put insulation in your house this year, whatever. Those are the kinds of things agentic AI can do. It's insane. Klarna is a great use case. Their AI agents deployed now doing customer service. Initially, they did it all with AI agents. Then they were like, oh, that was a terrible idea. We still need the people. But with the people and the AI agents, they're now handling their tickets 82% faster and with 25% fewer repeat issues. So they're doing it faster and higher quality. Salesforce customers have deployed over 10,000 autonomous agents. This isn't coming. It's here now. Second question I get asked all the time, are you guys building your own LLM? Do you guys have like you guys are great at AI, so are you guys doing a unique LLM? No! Absolutely freaking no. No, it's a terrible idea. Why? Oh, I don't know. OpenAI spent like $100 billion to train their model. Claude got it down now to $7 billion. Google has been doing this for a decade with the DeepMind. Like, I don't know, what's your budget? 50 million? I'm pretty sure it's not 100 billion. Mine sure isn't. No, we're not doing that. It's like Isaac Newton said, standing on the shoulders of giants. These things have been built. Look, we don't go, oh my gosh, we've got this amazing computer that we want to deploy for a customer. Let's go build a power plant. Just plug it into the wall, man. Electricity works. The LLMs are great. They're working already. Don't build an LLM. I'm not building an LLM. You don't build an LLM. We'll make an agreement. No one else builds LLMs. Use the ones that are there. They're great. Leverage them. And then the third question, and I think sometimes people are embarrassed to ask, what's the difference? Well, somebody on TikTok asked me one time, why don't people just use the best model? I thought, what a great question. It makes sense. Like, yeah, why wouldn't you just use the best one? And it's not even necessarily what you would think. It's not just because the best one is the most expensive. It's not necessarily true. They're better at different things. So for one, I use Claude all the time for coding. Claude Code, the tool to do it, plus Claude, the LLM behind it, and Opus 4.1 especially, so freaking good at writing code. You need to understand how to bound it, but so good at that. I use ChatGPT for questions all the time. I just had a flight delayed to Switzerland and found out a whole bunch of other people that are going had their flights delayed, flights canceled. I want to know why. Why are all these flights canceled? I asked Grok, the one from X, and it had a great answer because it's got more access to more recency of information. It's got access to tweets and all these kinds of things. So different ones are better at different things, and you really want to use the models for the different pieces. So the question isn't which model should you deploy? When you're deploying AI agents, yeah, you're using the API, so some cost more and some cost less. Some are also faster. So sometimes you just want to convert some text to some other text. Don't pay a ton for it, and you don't want it to take 20 minutes. So use GPT-5 Nano that's really fast and really inexpensive. Then you need to handle some code, send that off to Claude. Each thing could have its own model that you use. You might have one workflow, 3 different models that you use. You don't want to use a Ferrari to go get your groceries necessarily, or use a Prius to transport the football team around. So use the right model for the right problem, even if that's within a single workflow for an AI agent to take care of. You don't choose one model. You orchestrate many. The fourth one isn't really a question. It's a little more of the elephant in the room. If you bought 500 Copilot licenses, you don't have an AI strategy. You have expensive autocomplete. No, Copilot is great. It can help people be more productive, and that's absolutely a thing that you want. But they need to know how to use it. They need to use it and use it effectively, but they're not using it while they sleep. And that's the difference in Agentic AI, where it's replacing entire jobs or doing jobs that we couldn't otherwise do based on the cost of what it costs to employ a person. You might have a salesperson using Copilot to help them write their content for an email outreach that they're going to do. Agentic AI researches the best ones that are working right now, throws out the bad ideas, writes the content, sends the email, handles the reply, schedules them appropriately into your funnel, and lines up the right salesperson to handle the call for it. People are already doing this where they drop a ticket into GitHub, an AI agent picks it up, starts working on it, puts out a PR. The human maybe reviews the PR, makes changes. The agent picks up those comments, addresses the comments, fixes the code. When the PR gets approved, the agent pushes the code. The difference, if you're doing that, you're using AI as a tool. Your competition is deploying it as a workforce. Giving everyone Copilot is like giving them better keyboards. Does it make them more productive? Sure, but it's not transformational. Not even close. The strategic question you shouldn't be asking is, how can I use AI to help my employees work faster? You should be asking, how can I use AI to do work that my employees are stuck doing today? What do I actually do with all this stuff, man? I know. Listen, here's 3 action steps you can take Monday morning. Step 1, take your highest volume, most repetitive process. Customer service, invoice processing, lead qualifications, whatever keeps the lights on but doesn't create strategic value, that's your first agent deployment. Number 2, stop measuring AI success by adoption rate. 87% of our employees use Copilot. Is not a success metric. Start measuring work completed autonomously. If that number is 0, you don't have an AI strategy. You have expensive software. Number 3, ask your team, what would we do differently if human labor was free? What if all these people were just volunteers? What would we do differently? Because with AI agents, it is effectively free for the difference in cost. The answer to that question is your AI strategy. 9 months ago, I didn't know this either. Here's what I've learned. In 18 months, there will be 2 types of companies. Companies that have real agentic AI strategies and the companies that are getting run over and demolished by them. These companies deploying agentic AI today aren't 10% better. They're changing the game that we're playing. They're quoting in minutes what used to take you days or weeks to do. They're serving customers while you sleep. What a better experience for the customer. They're shipping features while you're still figuring out what they should be. The question isn't whether or not you're going to deploy an agentic AI strategy. It's whether or not you're going to pull it off before your competition makes you irrelevant. What's your number 1 burning question about agentic AI after this video? Drop it in the comments. I will read every one, and I'll take the top ones and do a response video to help you out. And if you're not excited about this opportunity, you're just not thinking big enough.